Hello everyone, this is your lecturer Hajirah Farooq, and today I will be discussing the lecture summary for operations management for week 3 and week 4 lectures. The topic of the week 3 lecture will be innovation. The learning outcomes will be the learning outcome 2 to demonstrate understanding of product and process design and its connection with operations management performance indicators. The learning objectives for this lecture would be to define what innovation is within the context of operations management, to identify different types of innovation, to distinguish between the process of innovation and the outcome of the innovation process, explain how organizations can harness innovation both strategically and operationally, discuss where innovation comes from, and appreciate the importance of innovation to contemporary organizations. So as you can see in the chapter breakdown, this is the third chapter, which is called innovation. So the definition of innovation is that innovation is a new idea, which may be the recombination of old ideas, a scheme that challenges present order, a formula, or a unique approach which is perceived as new by the individuals involved. So we went on to discuss about the different types of innovation, which includes innovation as a process, which is the steps and activities that need to happen in sequence to generate an idea and turn it into something that can be sold for profit. Then comes the innovation as outcome, the feature that is new and different that can be sold or used as a differentiator. These outcomes can be categorized in 4 ways, which are process, product, paradigm, and position. And then a type of innovation, the form the innovation takes. This is generally spoken in 2 ways, incremental and radical. So we discussed the process of innovation, which is something like this diagram describes, that there are multiple ideas, and then we select the specific ideas, and then we develop those ideas during the process of innovation. And then after the development of that idea, we implement that idea, and then the implementation can be either incremental or radical. Then we discussed the outcomes of innovation, that are the 4 Ps. It's not the marketing mix 4 Ps, it's the innovation 4 Ps, which is the first one is product innovations. These are the changes in the things that the organization offers for sale, such as innovations enhance the utility of the physical product or the service offering, making the customer more likely to buy them. And then there are process innovations. These are the changes in the processes that create the product that is sold. Then there is position innovations. These are the changes in the way the product or service offering is targeted. You can put it in another way, that it is the targeting of a product or service at a different use or customer base. And then there is paradigm innovations. These are the changes in how companies might frame what they do. Then there is radical and incremental innovation. So the radical innovation is those innovations that have a large impact on customer or society in general. And then the incremental ones are those innovations that have a smaller impact on the customer or society in general. So then we moved on to discuss innovation and competence. So if the core competence is largely preserved, then the potential innovation is incremental. And then if the core competence is destroyed or requires significant rework, then the potential innovation is radical. Then we discussed the innovation outcomes and types, and then we discussed the source of innovation, that innovation can come from different areas or different things. Um, then we discussed the push and pull innovation. So the push innovation is where new products and services emerge from the exploited innovation opportunities, and then the pull innovation is based on the market needs, where the new products or services are developed to fulfill needs. So the need-based or pull market-based approach was discussed. So the complement to creating an innovative new product is finding a gap to fill in the market. There is a little point in investing significant resources in finding a solution to a problem that does not exist. It is important to be aware of the driving forces in the external environment that may yield an opportunity. Awareness of what market is doing with technology application is therefore very, very critical. Scanning the market by analyzing what competitor products exist and they're already available, it may be useful. And then the push or resource based approach is where we create something and we just push it into the market, and then the customers realize that, okay, fine, we needed this information and we never knew about it. Then there are other sources of of innovation like regulation changes and accidents and unplanned events like insurance companies, or like, penicillin, which is a very, very famous antibiotic, and that was created as a result of an accident. And after it was created as a result of an accident and it was introduced into the market, the people understood the need and the requirement of that and the importance of it. Similarly, different safety plans and security products are introduced after some unplanned events such as terrorist attacks happen. And then also, one of the largest service industry in the world, which is the personal insurance industry, was developed around the need to guard against unplanned events. Other sources of innovation can include users as innovators. So there can be lead users who not only use the product but also help in its development. Then the user communities or groups of users who congregate around a product or a product platform and find new and innovative ways to use it. And then there are extreme users who push products to their limits, creating a need for improved performance. And then there can be staff as innovators, where innovation is enabled within organizations so that maximum advantage of employees can be taken as innovators. And then we discussed the 4 S's, which are the organizational factors in managing innovation, which include strategy, structure, style, and support. Then we discussed each of these S's or factors in detail. So, starting off with strategy, we discussed that corporate strategy must be developed and cascaded down from the top to communicate shared vision and goals. Then, style, that the management team must act on the strategy to reinforce its effect on the employees. A facilitate and empower style will foster innovation better than a command and control style. Then, the structure, which basically discusses that the structure of the organization should be in a way that it is able to achieve the innovational goal. And then the support, which is usually taken from technology. So if there is tech support, it will be facilitating the organization in implementing all the innovation that it is striving for. Then we discussed the continuous innovation. So it is defined in 2 arenas in which a company must innovate. The first one is operational effectiveness, and the second one is strategic flexibility. So that was the lecture number 3. Moving on to the lecture 4 for the week 4. In this lecture, we discuss product and service design. The learning outcomes 2 and 5 were discussed in this lecture. So the learning outcome 2 is to demonstrate an understanding of product and process design and its connection with operations management performance indicators. And the learning outcome 5 is to select and apply appropriate operations management techniques, theories, and models to aid problem solving and decision making. The learning objectives at the end of the session should be covered are to explain the new product development process, to discuss the role of platform strategies in managing product variety, assess how products can be mass customized, and identify key operational activities related to the management of product innovation and designs. So we started off by discussing the relationship between R&D, which is research and development, and NPD, which is new product design. So this is a diagram which shows that the R&D consists of basic research, applied research, and product development, which then goes to the manufacturing. But the NPD, which is the new product design, only consists of this green area, which is applied research and product development. Then we discussed the different phases of new product development process, which includes planning, concept development, system level design, detail design, testing and refinement, and the last stage, production ramp up. So then we moved on to the customer roles in NPD. So the customer role in the ideation phase of NPD can be of a resource. Then in the design and development phase, the customer can also act as a co-creator. In the product testing phase, the customer can be like participating as a user, and then in the product support phase comes up. So then we moved on to a class activity, as you can see on the slides, and then we discussed platform strategy, which is a set of interconnected subsystems that form a common structure from which a system of derivative products can be developed and produced. Then we discussed some advantages of platform strategies, which you can read here in detail, but some of them that I will be saying out here are reduced development and manufacturing cost can be one of the advantage, reduced development time, reduced system complexity, lowered investment risks. These are some of the advantages of platform strategy. Then we discussed key decisions on platform configuration, such as how to make sure that the platform is compatible with complementary products, how to create technology competences that prevent imitation, how to share components and designs effectively, and how to maintain platform leadership, that is, how to maintain its market leadership in its core technical area. Then we discussed modularization and the different levels of modularization in automobiles. As an example, this diagram was discussed. Then we discussed the modular product architecture, which is developing independent subcomponents to increase product variety and prolong product life cycle, and where the changes are made to one component and it should not affect the function of the other components. This is, for example, an example of the modular design of a trailer. And then we discussed the integral design of a trailer. And then we also discussed some trade-offs between modular and integral designs. Then we discussed the product structure of swivel chair. This is a diagram that we used to discuss that. Then we discussed some of the key theories, such as mass customization, which is a strategy that emphasizes the need to provide outstanding service to customers in providing products that meet their needs at a low cost. Then we also discussed some success factors for mass customization, such as value chain readiness, technology availability, shareable knowledge, etc. Then we discuss some more key theories such as platform design, which is the creation of a foundation design that can be used in a number of products and upon which the remainder of the design can be based. Modularization is another theory that we discussed, that is an approach to organizing complex products and process efficiently. And that is it for the lecture 3 and 4 chapter summary. I hope that it helped you. If you need any more information or guidance, you can always log on to your Moodle accounts and you can find all the chapter slides and pre and post activities over there. So I hope this helped and see you in the next video.